and welcome to today's yoga stretch class for lower body. We will get started shortly, and make sure you have a mat, and you can have a small towel. I just have like a little hand towel for a little more protection under your knees. Hi Julie, welcome. At any point if you need the volume adjusted, please let me know. We'll start today's class lying down on our backs. We'll go ahead and get started as more people join in. So once again, lying down on your back to get started. Reaching your arms by your sides. Drawing the soles of the feet together and letting your knees come out wide. Walking the feet close to the body. This is reclined bound angle. So the soles of the feet to touch, knees coming out. Relaxing your arms by your sides. Just taking a few moments to be here in this moment. When you're ready, taking your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your stomach. As you take an inhale, feel your left hand rise with the belly. And as you exhale, feel the left hand fall. Working on deep belly breaths, trying to keep your right hand on your heart steady. So inhale, feel that left hand rise with the belly. And exhale, let it fall. Doing this a few more times, focusing in on your breath. When ready, reaching your arms by your sides, drawing the knees to touch, and then walking your feet out wider than the mat. Working on internal rotation here. Feet are apart, knees are together. Walking the feet as far apart as you feel comfortable. Keeping the feet where they are, taking the knees out wide, maybe walking the feet a little further away from your body. And we'll do some windshield wipers with the knees. I'd like you to keep your lower back and your hips on the ground, gently taking the knees side to side, working in with whatever range of motion you have, maybe flexing the feet if that feels good. And when you're ready, you can take it a little further, taking the knees maybe down to the mat, lifting the hips if you feel like it. Just slowly windshield wipering the knees back and forth. And carefully coming back through center, finding that neutral spine. Walk your feet about hip width apart. Feet are flat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and let that right knee open up wide to the side. Option to stay here, or you can reach through your legs, grabbing on behind your thigh, pulling the knees closer to the chest, reclined figure four. Stretching out your hip on the right side. Trying your best in all the poses today to come back to those deep belly breaths. Now when you're ready, keep the feet where they are, keep them crossed. Take the legs all the way to the left, letting them gently fall down to the mat, maybe reaching the arms out to a T, looking over the right shoulder, just a gentle twist. Take as much time as you need, come back through center, plant both feet flat, reset your spine, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, let the knee open wide. Option to stay here or reach through the thighs, grabbing on behind. Continuing to breathe normally here. Keeping the legs crossed, release your arms out to the side. Let the legs gently fall to the floor on the right. Maybe gazing over the left shoulder. Come back through center. Hug both knees in. Rock and roll yourself around, massaging your spine. And when you're ready, rolling over to your right or your left side, whichever you choose, resting your head on your arm, just waking the body up after we've been lying down for 5 minutes. And come on up to a seated position. Drawing the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Butterfly here, sit up tall, take an inhale and an exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, twist over the right shoulder. Keeping both sit bones rooted down. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist left. And come back through center. Take an inhale, grow taller. And exhale, forward fold, walking those arms forward. Now I'd like you to take a slight sway here. Moving dynamically through these poses rather than a static hold. Releasing the head and the neck. Find center, slowly walk yourself up. Swinging those legs around behind you, coming to all fours. Taking your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And here I'd like you to curl your toes under if you can. Opening up those pathways from the feet. Take an inhale, arch your back, belly drops, gaze comes up, pressing any point that's in contact with the floor, pressing down. And then exhale, round through your spine. Really press into the floor, create space between your shoulder blades and your ribs. Inhale to arch. Gaze comes all the way up, and then exhale, round. Engage in the quads by pressing the feet into the floor. One more. Beautiful. Finding a neutral spine. Keep the toes curled under. Lift your hips to downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet. First time in this position here. Take an inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, bend the knees to hover, coming down to the all fours, but not letting the knees touch. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to hover. Good, last one. Inhale, lift up high. Walk the hands to the feet. Forward fold. Soften in the knees, slowly roll yourself up. Taking your time. Good, lifting yourself on up. Now finding something nearby to grab onto if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll get a little balance challenge here. Picking a spot in front of you to focus on. We're doing some leg swings with the right leg. So I'm picking my spot to focus on, all the weights on my left leg. I'm just swinging my right. It may feel good to take the arms out to a T. Just forward and back. And switch legs. Just letting the leg go. Working the balance. Releasing the muscles in the left leg. Nice job. Good. Roll out the ankles. Roll out the wrists. Nicely done. Take as much time as you need. Come to the top of your mat. Zip those legs together. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins or your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Option, come down to your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift the weight forward, elbows stay narrow. Lower yourself down to your stomach. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Good, that's our sun salutation here. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back through heart center. Okay, we're doing that 2 more times, just generating heat within the body. Starting at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank, option your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach up to standing. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good, we'll do it one more time. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Beautiful job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank. Option your knees, exhale, chaturanga. Shift the weight forward, elbows are narrow. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good, hold here just for a breath. When you're ready, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through between your hands, and we'll come down to the left knee. Now here's the time. You can grab your towel if you have one. Placing the towel underneath the left knee, or you can fold your mat up too. Looking for 90-degree bends here, sinking into your hips. Now imagine your hip bones or taillights pointing forward. Want those hips square. That's sinking forward. Making sure the knee does not go past the toes. Maybe walking the feet out a little further if you can go further down. Good. Now slowly walk yourself back up. I want you to tuck your hips under, drawing the hips to the rib cage. Right hand down, left arm reaching up, and then maybe take a little back bend. And carefully release. Shifting the weight back, hamstring stretch here, straightening the right leg. Hands are on either side. You have the option here to lower yourself down. I'll show you from the side here. To lower yourself down on the side of your knee, keeping this left leg kind of curled under, trying to sit up tall, or you can just do the stretch here. Wherever your knees are at today, totally fine. And slowly lift yourself up. Good, shifting the weight forward, left hand down, right hand up. Option to stay here or curl the toes under, lift the left knee off of the mat, low lunge with the twist. Plant the right hand down, step the right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands, drop down to the right knee, and walk your hands back, lifting your chest. Squaring your hips, shifting the weight forward. Nicely done. Sinking down as comfortable as you feel. Really pulling that belly button in. Walk yourself back. Tuck your hips under. Left hand down, right hand up. maybe taking a slight back bend. Good, finding your balance. Carefully release. Shift the weight back, hamstring stretch, straighten the left leg, flex the foot. It's an option to stay here or taking your seat down to the mat, stretching out the outside of the knee, the left hamstring, up to you wherever you end up. When you're ready, shift the weight forward, right hand down, left arm up. Once again, option here, curl the right toes under, lift the leg, lift the knee, low lunge with a twist. Carefully release, plant the left hand down, slide the left foot back, downward dog. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good, nice job. All right, we'll do one last bit of balancing for our quads, and then we'll stretch out our hips on the mat. So I'll move to the side so you can see. We're gonna zip our legs together. Hands are gonna come to heart center. I'll take an inhale. As you exhale, shift the weight back, pushing the hips, hinging from the hips. Heels are down, chair pose. I want you to squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the shins together. Now avoid arching and avoid rounding. Find that neutral spine, belly button in, heels are pressing down. Now option to stay here or take an inhale. Exhale, twist over the right shoulder, keeping the head higher than the heart. Maybe you can hook the elbow on the outside. Now, we're gonna try to shift the weight to that right leg, floating the left. Good, holding here. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Good, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, proud chest. Last one, you got this. Inhale, exhale, carefully release the foot, twist through center, stand it up. Woo! Nice job. We'll do the other side. Zipping the legs together. Hands to heart center. Grow tall. Exhale, shift the weight back. Nice job. We're working the thighs and the hamstrings so we can give them a nice stretch. Inhale. Exhale, twist over the left. Always keeping the head higher than the heart. Squeeze those thighs. Shift the weight to the left leg. Float the right. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Knees together. Inhale. Exhale. Proud chest. Inhale. You got this. Exhale. Foot down through center. Stand it up. Ha. Nice job. Come to the top of your mat. Actually, let's walk those feet nice and wide. Toes forward. Take your arms to a T. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge forward with a flat back. And then release when you're ready. Letting the hands come to the mat. Releasing the head and the neck and the shoulders. Now you can walk your hands forward. Or you can walk the hands back through the legs. Walking the hands to the right foot. Walking the hands to the left foot. And coming back through center. You can plant your hands, gently step one knee down and then the other knee down. Just going so you can see me. Good. Coming to high kneeling. Take the right leg out. Left hand up and over. And carefully lift. We'll switch sides. Beautiful. Lift yourself up. Take the left knee back in. Sliding the legs in front of you, taking a seat. We'll take the left shin parallel with the front of the mat and the right leg out to the side, making a square here, or the corner of a square. Sitting up tall, take an inhale. Exhale, twist over that left shoulder. Really pushing your hip forward. And come back through center. We're going to want you to walk your hands forward, trying to keep the chest on the side of your knee. So rather than coming over the knee, coming forward more. Now this is going to stretch the inner thigh and then the outer glute. Slowly walk yourself up, and we'll switch. Right leg forward, left leg is out. Once again, making a corner here with your legs. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, twist over the right. So it's going to open up this left hip and work this glute muscle. And come through center, walk your hands forward. Once again, challenging yourself to get the chest straight forward rather than towards the corner. Beautiful job here. Slowly roll yourself up. Take those legs out in front of you. Shake out your knees. Give them a nice good shake. Now, if you have your towel nearby, this is where I'd like you to grab it. We're going to zip the legs together and flex the feet. If you can, take that towel and wrap it around the balls of your feet. My towel's a little short, so I'm already kind of in that stretch. But sit up tall first and really pull the elbows back as far as you can. Pulling the elbows back, keeping a flat back here. Good, just keep breathing normally. My goal is to keep my flat back. Walk your hips back. Good, shift forward as far as you can, keeping the flat back. Good, and when you're ready, forward fold, let the head hang. Slowly roll yourself up. Grabbing onto one or both knees. Pivot around this side. One or both knees, roll yourself all the way to your back. Keeping your feet hip-width apart. Take your towel underneath your right foot and extend the right leg up to the sky. Now you can do this with a resistance band or a t-shirt, whatever you have nearby. I want you to bring the right leg across the body slightly to the left and across to the outside as far as you'd like. Maybe switching the towel all the way to the right hand and letting that right knee come out, keeping the left hip down. And come back through center. Carefully release and switch sides. Left leg is up, right leg is down. Crossing the leg over the midline towards the right. And to the outside as far as you'd like, keeping both hips down, that right knee in place. And come back through center. Release that towel off to the side. Keep those feet hip-width apart, arms by your sides. Walk your feet close to your glutes. Imagine you're placing a tennis ball between your knees. I want you to keep your knees that distance apart. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips into a low bridge. Squeezing the glute muscles, pressing the heels down, belly button is pulled in. Option to stay here, or you can walk your shoulders underneath your body, lifting the hips a little higher, maybe interlacing the hands, extending the arms straight, squeezing the glutes, keeping the knees together. Take an inhale, and exhale, carefully lower down. Hug both knees into your chest. Hang on to the right knee. Reach the left leg long. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the leg across the body, supine spinal twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. Make your way back through center. Hug both knees in. Hang on to the left knee, reach the right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the leg across the body. And come back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Bend your knees out wide. You can stay here, or you can take your feet to the sky, reaching up for the shins, or the insteps, or outsides of your feet for happy baby. Now rocking side to side. Option to extend one or both legs, bring the heels closer together, whatever is best for you. And carefully release, taking any other stretches or poses you'd like, or making your way into final Shavasana or corpse pose. Now you can choose to have your legs all the way straight. If this causes any tension in or pain in your lower back, you can lie down still and keep the feet apart, knees gently together. Whatever option that's going to be best for you. Releasing the legs long or keeping them bent, arms by your sides. I'd like you to take a full body scan here, starting from your toes. Make your focus all the way from the toes to the top of your head, scanning your body, noticing areas of tension or tightness, and then noticing areas that may feel looser or more stretched. So take about 2 minutes, full body scan, keeping that breath nice and calm. Being still and in the moment, scanning your full body. As you scan, releasing those areas of tension, letting the muscles give up their hold. slowly start to deepen your breath. Coming back to the present moment. Thanking yourself for dedicating these last 30 minutes to strengthening and stretching your lower body and your mind. Wiggling your fingers, your toes, nodding your head side to side, gently bringing movement back. On your next inhale, reach the legs long, arms overhead, full body stretch, just like you do when you wake up. Taking as much time as you need, rolling over to your right or your left side, resting your head on your arm. And while you're here, I'd like you to think about one thing that you were grateful for today and say it out loud to yourself. No one is listening, it's just you. I'm grateful for my body and my strength. When you're ready, take yourself up to a seated position. Crossing your legs, drawing your hands to heart center to seal off today's practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for today's live lower body yoga stretch class. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for a cardio fit break, and then Power Pilates at 11:15. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and make sure you hit that subscribe button right over here if you have not done so already. Like this video if you had a good time, and I'll see you tomorrow.